Leo, we're getting ready to do your full moon reading. This full moon is in Sagittarius this month. We are starting out with a Heavenly Bodies astrology card for an overall energy. This could be a sign, an element, or a planet's energy that you're going to mostly be dealing with. It kind of just gives us an overall cosmic energy for the reading for Leo. Energies Leo is going to be dealing with profoundly during this full moon in Sagittarius this month, Spirit. I did clear the space before you guys' readings. I was feeling like you could be dealing with some blockages, but we will see. But I did feel like I needed to clear out like some blockages in like receiving energy and giving energy. So I don't know, that may resonate with somebody. That may mean something to somebody. But I do want to see, there we go, overall, and Gemini too, again. So you may be having a blockage in communication, or it could be that you're trying to come out of a stuck frame of mind. This is a lot. This is the same card that came out for Aries in the overall energy. So 2 out of the 3 fire signs here are dealing with a lot of this Gemini energy, which is curiosity, intellect, and networking. But it's also movable, more movable energy instead of being in like a fixed kind of energy. It's very one of the things that popped out during Aries was the mountain, and like we will see what's going on here with you guys with this energy. How is Aries, or excuse me, Leo, how is Leo Spirit going to be dealing or utilizing this Gemini energy? We are in Gemini season, so that could be why these readings are having a lot of this Gemini energy. It affects everybody differently, but communication is key, see? So there is actual communication here, and this is, maybe you've been thinking about your communication skills, and it says you and your loved ones are safe. The new moon, this is a lot of new moon energy coming in here, you guys. I feel like during the new moon, which I believe was around the 10th or 11th of this month, you probably started either communicating with somebody or realizing how important it is, or working on your communication skills. You could be talking to new people. But there is a feeling here, like during the full moon, that maybe you're wondering if, and then nothing is yet set in stone. You could be even having some fears or anxieties since the new moon, like mid-month, about something maybe falling apart in your family or in a relationship. But Spirit's coming through and saying, that's not set in stone. Whether this was something bad that you think is set and done, it's not. But communication, and maybe you know this, you know you need to talk about this maybe with your loved ones, so that things can be movable. And Gemini is also about communication and a transformation. I always feel this with the butterflies, like transforming the way you communicate. So maybe there was some communication that wasn't good, and now you're like, oh, you know, maybe you're feeling like an unstable or feeling in your, this could be a family or friend circle or family home situation, but like you're feeling like, oh no, now everything's like, it's either it's, it could go either way. Either it's, so everything's all messed up and nothing's ever going to be the same. Because of this communication, or because of what was said, or because of what I heard, or something like that, or, oh, everything's fine, everything's good because of this, and Spirit's saying, no, it matters what you do at this time, how you communicate, what you communicate, and how you transform your communication with those you love. I feel like it is right here. You need to know that no matter what, you're safe, you're protected, so is your family, your loved ones. But I do feel like this has to do with some choices you may be making in communication. This could even be communication with other people that you've been having, that you need to decide which direction to go or something like that, I'm feeling like. Let's get communication is key. Spirit. Wisdom. Learning, joy, art, music. You could have heard a song. This is what immediately popped into my head, is you could have heard a song or something on the radio even recently that has made you think more about, and you could also even be getting signs, even like from spirit, from the universe, letting you know that you are protected and safe where you're at, and that as much as you may be worrying about something, you right now, nothing's set in stone. I feel like there's something moving here. I feel like that Wheel of Fortune energy. You could have expressed yourself recently, or already expressed yourself through, and you know, it says joy, art, music, but I feel like this could be about any kind of communication that's you could have even like sent a song to somebody or heard a song, or I was feeling that song energy, but there's something here. And then bright heart light right in the center, under you and your loved ones are safe. Maybe you were afraid that something was going to go wrong or something in a family situation or a love situation, and Spirit saying you're opening up your heart. You need to open up your heart and communicate your feelings, and maybe everything you feel, or maybe something you heard, to somebody you know that you love. We also got guide. These are like almost the same cards as Aries had. Leo, this is very close to the Aries reading. You may have a strong, and then telepathy. Wow, you may be connected with somebody who has strong Aries in their chart too. But there is a communication happening through signs, through the universe. It's about opening up your heart. You could be in a situation or relationship where it's absolutely key that you guys open up your hearts to each other, communicate. There is a strong energy here, connection between the Leo and the Aries reading I just did. Let's see what we get from here. Really strong readings. Oh, sad embrace. Okay, so in the recent past, this is all energy that is leaving or going through this full moon, but there is a feeling of learning from something, and it could be about communication. There could have been things said that you thought destroyed everything, and now there's like this, there was this really sad, like maybe a hug or something, or maybe I'm feeling like I almost feel like something was said that maybe could have even made one person happy and another person sad. You and your loved ones are safe. Bright heart light, open connections. Now opening up your heart. This is emotionally, there could be somebody you were even worried about, that you might have even expressed that you were worried about them, or something, or maybe you didn't express it, but it's important to express it because you thought maybe they weren't safe, or maybe you had a concern about their well-being, their emotional well-being, and your heart's going out to them, or their heart's going out to you. I'm feeling like somebody's around you. This could even be, this is so close to, it's different, but it's kind of the same. And then we got rock bottom, and it was yes. And I feel like there could be a situation here during this full moon where you're noticing, like, maybe you do feel like something's at its bottom, it's at its end. I am feeling like this could be heartbreak even. But it's Spirit saying you're going to realize through this full moon energy, like coming in this next month or so, through this time period, that nothing is set in stone, and you have to be flexible, and you have to communicate, and you have to move, and you have to flow, and not be stuck in this kind of I do feel like this sad, like rock bottom energy coming here. But you are safe and your loved ones are safe. And there is a very strong heart connection with whoever this is or whatever this is. It's like, I'm feeling like that psychic, like knowing, like they might even be feeling what you're feeling. This could be vice versa. But I am feeling like this is happening through some kind of even music or songs on the radio or something. It's like there's some kind of energy that's communicating between like you and another person, or it's interesting. This is a really, actually this feels even heavier than Aries reading. It's also about the way you look at the communication or the signs you're getting. I feel like saying that. I don't know why I feel like saying that, but it's this telepathy card with this guide. I feel like there could be something, the way you look at it, or somebody, it's interesting. You could be afraid of breaking somebody's heart. There is a feeling here of like the opening up the heart, and maybe you're worried or concerned about somebody, or you haven't said it, you haven't expressed it, but there's like a feeling here of like coming out of like the bottom, like not like interesting. Nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like just reading that card over and over again, because whatever this is, I feel like it is kind of heavy. Let's see. And then solitude came out. I feel like somebody could be feeling really lonely and alone, and maybe you need to either open up your heart to them, or somebody is going to be opening up to you. I feel like this could be even like, not even, pay attention to the signs and stuff around you. I do feel like that's an important message, and I feel like the way you interpret them is just as important. Or even like whether you talk about this, or I feel like there's like something like hidden here. It's weird, but I feel like there's like a feeling here that's kind of being stuffed down and handled in like silence, but I feel like you want to share it, or somebody wants to share this with you. It could be a feeling of like, I'm afraid that I'm feeling like a fear of like, I'm afraid my family isn't safe, or I ain't safe, or this isn't safe, or this isn't a good situation, or everything's going to fall apart. But Spirit is saying just pay attention to the path opening up for you. There is some communication going on here that I believe is like more like signs and synchronicities. Maybe not even actual physical speaking, but it's, I feel like it's bringing in some kind of comfort of you realizing that you're not at rock bottom, but you are more at a place where you kind of have to evaluate things on your own. On the bottom here, it's a gentle, and be gentle with yourself or others. If you have said something in the past here recently, or somebody did, and it just hurt, and it's like, I feel like there's just like, I do feel like a sadness in this reading, you guys, where it's like almost like a lonely sadness, where you have to, I feel like Spirit is like gently like watching over you and sending you communication to keep your heart open and to know that you're safe and everyone around you is safe. I don't know if this is it feels like a worry. It feels like a really worrying energy. Calming the waters, peaceful self-regulation. Yes, so like sad embrace. This is like embracing yourself and like holding yourself when you feel like things are just not going anywhere, and finding that really peaceful like place within yourself by yourself. It does feel kind of lonely, but I feel like it's serving a purpose. Your hard work is paying off. You may feel quite lonely while you're doing this work, but I feel like it is paying off, and I feel like right in the center is that bright heart. It's because you're trying to work on opening up your heart to I feel like something could have hurt your feelings or put you in a place where you were at rock bottom and felt very alone. And you're not staying there. Things are moving and you're fine, but there is some kind of messages coming in during this time period that are going to bring you new communication, maybe some new insight, maybe a new way of looking at things. So just keep your mind open and keep your eyes open, okay, Leo? I hope that helped somebody. If it resonated, it resonated. If it didn't, it didn't. But just listen to music if you have to. I feel like saying that at the end of this. Just find that place within you that's peaceful during this time. If you're feeling emotional or you see somebody else, you know, maybe you need to communicate to them, you know, even like embrace them or be gentle with them, or somebody needs to do that for you. Either way, you need to do that for yourself. So that is your reading, Leo. It feels like some heavy energy for you guys, but I have no doubt you guys will get through it just fine. And if something seems hopeless or lost or gone, know that it is not. I feel like the way you handle things right now, and the way you deal with like this inner, like, I feel like there's a lot of inner work going on, is gonna matter. All right. Okay, Leo, you guys have a good month, and we'll talk to you later.